Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. In pursuit of a stolen magical object, Stormwood and Associates Field Team 623 stepped into a tear between realities and vanished. They found themselves trapped in another plane, facing a reality that was not their own, and driven to avoid dark forces they don't understand. And so, Team 623 finds themselves leaping from world to world, striving to put right what they find wrong, and hoping each time that their next jump will be the jump home. Stormwood and Associates stars Nick Izumi as Dee, Gen Proc as Obi, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Kyle Johnson as Liz Stormwood. Previously on Stormwood and Associates, Stormwood Field Operations Team 623 went through a tear in space and time, and stuff happened. And when they tried to open up a new tear in space and time to go back to their home reality after dancing around what are effectively the Feywilds, they found themselves not in their own world, but in one very similar to it, because of a series of events, including a strike of magical electricity hitting the portal as they went through it. As it will take them several days to try to jump to a new world again, they're stuck here in this alternate Chicago with Zeppelins, because all good alternate universes, at least the first time you go to one, there's going to be Zeppelins. Just check Fringe and Doctor Who and all the other shows. Anyways, in this new world, it turns out that Stormwood and Associates was actually defeated by Hollowell pretty easily, but Hollowell was taken down not by them, but instead this universe's version of Amy apparently led an uprising, assassinating Hollowell, who had become governor of Calisorda. Unfortunately, because the world at large doesn't know that it was Hollowell, this universe's Amy is a fugitive. And when our team went in and tried to get some food or drinks or whatever at a local bar, and Amy was recognized, the police got called. And so that was not great. Additionally, though, because they got spotted and Amy used one of the accounts, managed to use one of the bank accounts belonging to this universe's Amy, they got a message from some members of the resistance that had helped defeat Hollowell with this universe's Amy to meet at their safe house, where the team met Tim and Mags Ziegler, a brother and sister who had been friends with this universe's Amy, although our Amy doesn't know them at all. And at the safe house, they figured out that Royce, this universe's Royce, who works... For people who didn't listen to Campaign 1, Hollowell was the big bad in that campaign, and Royce was kind of like his second in command. This universe's Royce is probably on his way, because he's a pretty talented magical tracker, probably on his way to kill what he believes to be this universe's Amy. So the team has... decided to go make a stand at an abandoned hotel a few blocks away in Oak Park, Illinois. An abandoned historic hotel that they plan on breaking into and waiting for Royce. I think that's everything that happened. Did I forget anything, guys?
I don't think so.
Sounds good.
All right. So, you guys going straight? I'm assuming you're going straight to the hotel.
Yeah.
All right, you guys approach the hotel. It's a multi-story building. It's not super wide. The the windows on the doors and the first floor have been boarded up. It doesn't look like anybody's been here, and there is a chained lock on the door. Right now, Amy's got a hoodie up and a pair of sunglasses on and is attempting to not stand out as much as possible. Although, arguably, acting like this is definitely making her stand out more than if she was acting normally. Yeah. It's, you guys gonna try to get in to the hotel somehow?
Yeah, I think we should try to get in.
All right, so there's the hotel. So there is there's more than one entrance, but all of the windows to these doors are boarded up. The main doors are kind of up a small set of stairs. No, I'm sorry, I take that back. The main doors are at ground level, and then to the left there is what appears to what might have been like the restaurant in the hotel also had an external door, and you can't really see inside from here. You guys want to try to go in through the front, or you want to try to go around the back?
I'd say the back.
I second going around the back.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm just gonna pull up a map of the area that I'm using as my example. Yeah, it's between a couple of buildings, including, well, on one side there's a church. There is just an apartment building to the other side, and there is an alley behind it. Do you want to go towards the apartment building side or towards the church side?
The church side.
Okay. So, you guys go back there. What are you looking for to get in here? Are you looking for just doors? Are you looking to find your way to a window? Or what are you trying to do?
Window, fire escape, something.
Okay. Well, roll me a d10.
5.
All right. So you do see about on the second floor there is a broken window, like where the glass pane is knocked out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about a story up.
Okay.
Okay, does anyone have any rope?
Roll me a d10. Just a complete luck to see if someone grabbed rope on the way.
2.
No, you don't have any rope.
Okay.
That was effectively a roll to see if Tim or Mags thought to bring rope.
Okay, that's fine.
There is, roll me another d10.
8.
You do see that there's like a dumpster around the corner.
Oh, okay. Hey, let's try to move this dumpster.
Not the worst thing we've done so far today.
Yeah, the dumpster's actually up against the church. It's the church's dumpster.
All right. D moves over to the corner of the dumpster closest to the wall, for far away from the building, to start pushing, or not far away from the building, but on the opposite end of where we're pushing to,
Right. So you want to push the dumpster towards the building.
Yep.
All right. So what's your fitness?
Ooh.
It's a dumpster.
3.
All right. That's not awful. That's good for that's pretty average. So you're fine. All right. So roll me a d10.
Yeah. 9.
Yeah. You easily move the dumpster. Yeah, you get the dump. So you're putting it under the window?
Correct.
All right. You get the dumpster across the gap between the buildings. It's all cement, so it's a pretty smooth rolling surface, and you roll it underneath the window.
All right. I climb up on top of the dumpster.
All right.
Can I reach up to the window?
All right. So you are. All right. How tall is Liz?
Like 5 feet, like 5'2", I think.
Yeah, 5'2". Yeah, I think it was something like that. You could. Okay, so you could definitely you can get your fingertips to it.
Right.
But it might be easier for you if you had help.
Yeah, I reach down and pull up Obi.
All right, Obi, you getting up there?
Yeah.
All right.
And I'd like to lift up Obi to see if he can get in there.
All right. So Obi is what, an average 10-year-old orc?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly shorter than me.
Yeah. He is slightly shorter than you. All right. So I'm gonna say, what's Liz's fitness?
3.
All right, roll me a d10. You want anything higher than a 3?
I got a 2. Wait, I got a 3, but that's not higher than a 3.
Yeah, you still want something higher. Yeah, that's how I'm setting these fitness difficulties, is that you have to roll, Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, if for something of average strength, I'm thinking for a 3 fitness would be higher than a 3, and then if you had a 4 fitness, I would say higher than a 2, and then taking that, and then for average difficulty stuff.
All right. Hey, D.
Obi could
get
help.
up here, please.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to think that Obi may be our sweet little boy, but Obi's still an orc, and they are a little denser than humans physically. Obi's also probably one of the... Obi's obviously a genius, but I mean physically denser. Orcs can arguably take a lot more damage. They can't really in this system, but that's what we're thinking,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the theory.
Yeah. All right, D, you climbing up there?
Yep. I'm going to climb up, follow up the everybody else.
How tall is D?
She's let's see, she's pretty tall actually. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the illustration we did of the cast, because that was accurate to her height compared to everyone else.
Yeah, because Amy's 5'8".
Okay.
Although she often wears very tall shoes. So it's I think in the illustration, Amy is officially not supposed to be she's supposed to be wearing taller shoes. So you're at least, yeah. You're tall. You're tall enough to reach pretty easily.
Yeah, that's not going to be an issue for D.
That was more my thought. I just thought you might know the actual height off the top.
I didn't actually I'm a bad player. I didn't actually think about her
okay.
that closely.
All right, that's fine. All right. So, are you gonna help boost up Obi?
Absolutely. Come on, kiddo.
You two together could get Obi up to the window.
Obi scrambles in the window.
All right, Amy and Tim start climbing up on top of the dumpster, and they're gonna help Liz up.
Thank you.
Obi's gonna help.
Yeah.
Oh, Obi's gonna help. Everybody come in over the sill.
Yeah, it's like, and I say they're gonna help Liz up. Like, all someone does is like do that thing where you like bend over and lock your fingers together so someone can put their foot down on it and use it as a step.
Yeah.
Like you just needed a little bit more. It was just coming like, because I was like, I'm looking at the thing and I'm like, Liz is short. All right, you guys managed to climb into this hotel room. There's no bed in here right now, but you do see an empty bed frame. Like, there's no mattress, but there's an empty bed frame, and there are two doors and this is again just being illuminated from the light coming in from the broken window. And there's like some old furniture, but there's two doors in this room. One you can presume is the hallway door, the other a bathroom. One of them is just a regular door flat to the floor. The other door is like a step up, like the floor is higher wherever that door leads to.
First things first, Liz is gonna check the lights. Probably don't work.
You find the light switch and they do not work.
Yeah, okay.
It was worth a shot.
Amy pulls out her cell phone, as do Tim and Mags.
Dee does the same. Key.
All right. Liz is gonna go open the door to the room.
All right. You get to the door and it is just a pitch black hallway.
Okay.
Oh, that's encouraging.
I mean, it's an abandoned hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but where in here are we gonna fight him? I mean, hotels are pretty big.
So this building is not huge. This is not a gigantic building. It's there's like, you could tell from outside the building that it wasn't like huge. Like, this is, God, I don't know how to say this in feet, but like, so it's probably like from the front of the building was probably in each direction only like 2 hotel rooms wide.
Okay.
Like, so, and this place is it's 5 stories.
I mean, that's 5 stories of area to fight this dude.
Right.
I mean, we can still make that work. We can Home Alone this shit.
I mean, we don't even know how much time we have. He could already be in the city. That was Amy. I just want to be clear to say it, because I have characters with very similar voices right now. And,
Liz is going to pull out her phone and go down to the main floor.
All right. You find your way to the stairs, and
is there a basement?
Oh, I don't. So, okay, the So the ground floor is kind of like at ground level, and I don't know if there's not really any kind of like basement that like the ground floor is flat to the ground floor, so while there probably is a basement because this is Chicago, there's not necessarily like an obvious.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like if there is a basement, you would have to search throughout the entirety of the first floor to find the entrance to the basement. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Obi, can you help me find? I'm looking for. I want to find if there's like a generator or something. So if we could maybe look around this floor to try to find if there's a basement or some sort of generator or something.
Okay. Can do. And I totally investigate that shit.
All right, so right now you're on the second floor. So you're going to go look for I want to make sure I know what we're looking for. You're looking for a door to the basement on the first floor.
Door to the basement on the first floor. Or if there's just not a basement, then something on the first floor somewhere on the first floor where they would keep that kind of thing.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So I will say this will probably take a little bit more than... All right, so it's going to take you a minute to just get downstairs, right? Because you have to find the stairwell in the dark with the light of cell phones. So
yeah, it's a give me 5 minutes move, but this is going to take more than 5 minutes.
Well, it's because you haven't gotten to the point to start looking. Like,
yeah.
It will be give me 5 minutes once you get to the point where you can start the search. It's like if I say, I'm going to go investigate the car and I'm 2 blocks from the car, the give me 5 minutes starts when you get to the car. But
okay.
All right. So the staircase is there's a big open staircase down to the lobby, and it's the railings are like iron, and like it's very like it's old. It's clear that when this place was opened, someone was trying to maintain like the historic parts of the architecture. And you make your way down, and all right. Let me think. See, I didn't think about a basement. No, I'm not gonna lie. I've gotta now. Well, here, let's.
No, this is what Kyle does.
Yeah. This is also the stuff I pull when I'm a player, so I can't be mad. I didn't think, is there a basement? Is that something that I thought about? No.
It's Liz. She's a tech person. She needs the electricity.
All right. Roll me a D10. We're going to determine if there's a basement out of luck.
3.
All right. So, good news, bad news.
Okay.
Obi, you find a door to the basement.
Okay.
You open the door to the basement. There are no stairs.
It's just like a drop into darkness.
It's a drop into darkness.
Oh.
Okay,
I think we got a problem.
If you shine a light, you see that the stairs do eventually start, but about 10 feet in front of you.
Right. Where is this door to the basement?
So you find the door to the basement in a back employee section of the first floor, off the kitchens to the hotel restaurant.
Okay.
It is damp, it is drippy in this kitchen, and the strong smell of mildew and mold is in here. As you open the basement door, a strong waft of standing water and all the stuff that grows in it hits you bluntly in the nostrils.
Gross.
Yeah, that's not great.
Ugh.
I shine my my light down to see if I can see anything of interest.
Okay. So you're gonna shine your light down there. Okay, so besides the remnants of some stairs on the ground below, you see what looked like some boilers, like giant, boilers for hot water for a building this size, along with some pipes, and you see some broken furniture and empty shelves. And roll me a d10.
9.
A whole bunch of cockroaches run like crazy when you shine the light at them.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm good up here. What about you?
Ugh.
How far away is the remaining stairs?
I would say about 15 to 20 feet. And they don't look all that sturdy.
Yeah. Okay.
Amy apparently is dumb because she forgot that she can do a flourish, and well, actually both Amy and Tim kind of have little balls of light. They did this upstairs. I'm actually going to say they've got, instead of using their phones, they've got little balls of light that they're using as flourishes to illuminate the space that you're in. We've got magic users. Let's use their magic. Technically, Tim's an archmage.
That
Looks like
sounds
basement's a
cool.
no-go.
I didn't hear what Liz said because...
I said, looks like the basement's a no-go.
Yeah.
Right.
Tim just kind of looks at you guys and says, do you want to do something really stupid?
Okay.
What?
Well, I mean, okay, so this is just, hear me out. Royce is looking for Amy, right?
Yeah.
And he can track Amy, that Amy's here, right? I mean, we know this. He's a wordsmith. Likelihood he's got a track on her and will show up at any minute. And he's looking for Amy, and if Amy were to leave, he would know that. But so he knows that Amy's here. But
right.
Okay.
What if, and I'm just saying this is as a tactic, what if we all looks like Amy?
Yeah! Clone jutsu!
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
It's kind of brilliant.
I don't know, I should have enough juice for all of us.
Obi's just off making Naruto hand signs.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah! Gonna be a ninja!
God. All right. This is going to burn through most of his magic, but I think it's worth it because...
Or that.
He's an NPC. His stats are weird. All right. I'm just going to do this as... Yeah, we're going to do that. All right. So I'm going to throw a bunch of rolls right now, and it's going to be how effective the disguise is on all of you. Because this will matter for when Royce encounters it. All right. I just want to make sure I'm... This is one of the Archmage spells he has. Magical Disguise. Should just be a D10, and there's no caster level bonus on this, right? Yeah, it's just a D10. All right. So, Obi, I need you to write this down. Your roll is a 6. All right, and we'll use Liz. I need you to write this down. Your roll is a 4.
Okay.
D.
D.
Your roll is a 1. You have the worst disguise.
Yay.
Meanwhile, Tim and Mags got 8s and 10s.
Just stay in the shadows, D. Don't let him see you.
Oh, man.
I mean, my plan wasn't exactly to let the bad guy see me in the first place, but yeah, good call.
I mean, the good news is that this will fool any fodder who come with. In theory. I'm not going to make the fodder roll for their thing. Well, here. Well, I'm going to do one, like, when they try to defeat your disguises, I'm going to hit one roll. All right.
I've got faith.
Liz
Most of these guys are probably dumbasses.
Liz is going to rummage around in the kitchen for any, like, cooking oil or grease.
Oh, hon, no. This kitchen's been closed for a while. Roll me a D10. You don't want
7.
this. You find the most disgusting bottle of rancid oil you have ever seen.
Okay. Anyone have a lighter?
Are you asking then if anybody has a lighter?
Yeah.
Okay. Amy shrugs. I mean, Tim goes, I can just, and he flicks his finger at a small little flame sits above his finger. I can't really like hand this off to other people.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got a lighter. Bad habit I used to have.
Might I borrow it?
Of course.
Have it, really. We can get you a new one when we get a chance.
Well, if things work out, then hopefully I won't be needing it. I've been 3 whole months without.
Oh, that's great.
Thanks.
There's a small part that Amy would not say this. Amy is not saying this. Amy might be thinking that Raz Stormwood would already have a lighter on her. But Amy didn't say that.
Raz Stormwood would have done a lot of things so far. She would have just grappling hooked herself up to the window and then just hiked everybody else, and she would have like lifted the dumpster with one hand and set it open.
Liz was here for orientation.
Oh, okay. So you have a bottle of rancid cooking oil and apparently Dee's lighter.
Yep.
All right. Tim, now everyone looks like Amy also, by the way. This is just a room full of Amy's. And you guys have not made any, like, you guys cannot. So everybody just roll me a D10 for the heck of it.
7.
3.
8.
All right. So, Kyle, the only one you can tell isn't Amy is Dee.
Yeah, but one of them is like kind of smiling and trying to feel like the boobs that don't exist. And it's just kind of like patting the chest absently, like, huh.
Obi and Liz can tell that only tell that the three of you that like you can tell that Obi. Well, also that's not helping but I guess Obi and and Obi can tell that Liz isn't and Dee aren't Amy, but the other three are actually all just, and they've been moving around, and I guess both Tim and Amy are holding up very similar balls of light, so you definitely can't tell the difference between. Yeah, Tim's got a Tim. Yeah, you can't tell the difference between Tim and Amy right now.
Okay.
One of them says. So one of the three, so either Amy, Tim, or Mags, one of them says, should we move to the like lobby maybe? Is that the best place to make a final stand?
They'll probably give us the most room to move around.
Well, and there's a little bit more variety of. So if you guys you saw the lobby as you went through.
Mm-hmm.
So the front doors, there's a set of stairs that go down to the front door, and then you overlook the restaurant from the lobby from like a second. Like the lobby is actually on the second floor. The restaurant's on the lower level, and then the lobby's actually a floor up. The hotel restaurant, it can be overseen from from the lobby. Like there's like a railing from the lobby that looks down into the hotel restaurant, and there's a and so there's kind of like more, and also the stairway that goes up is again open railings to the lower levels, so you can get like a clear positioning and shot from there. Yeah, I should describe. So the restaurant that you guys are in opens up to the front of the building, and obviously the windows are all boarded up, and the door is boarded up too. But there are some of the tables are still here, but a lot of the ones here are partially broken. The windows that are boarded up, because like you can actually see that like the large plate glass windows on the front of the building are actually like smashed in, like the ones that would have been there. And so the restaurant is to one side of the front doors, and then the kitchen area you're in is in the back. And again, you can see up to the lobby from here. There is a door to stairs to go back to the main hotel lobby from the restaurant as well, which is how you got down here. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is loosely based off of a real building, but I'm fictionalizing it for the sake of not having real floor plans. I mean, really, like, the restaurant or honestly, maybe the restaurant works better, one of the Amy's says. Because we could put someone up there, and they point to, like, the balcony. We could put people up there for cover fire while we draw them down here. Right? We just have to make sure that one of the people actually down here is the real Amy, who is one of you two. And they point at one of the other two Amy's that you can't really tell the difference between. One of the Amy's looks at you, Liz. What do you think, boss?
Yeah, I think that idea works. Restaurant, yeah.
So who should go up to the upper level? I mean, I gotta stay down here. Who's got guns?
I've got guns.
I've got a slingshot.
I'd like to keep Obi as far away as possible.
The kid goes upstairs. Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
The three Amy's all nod. The kid goes upstairs. Stormwood & Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Feywild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Feywild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.